Hello guys, it's your boy Khan and welcome to episode 1 of Hitman 2, Make the World Your Weapon. So before we get started, I want to kind of set this up because this is going to be a bit new. We are shooting this in ultra wide definition. So this is 3440 by 1440. This is ultra wide. So if you have an ultra wide monitor, you definitely will want to check this out. If you don't, you will have black bars at the top and bottom of the screen. That is normal. But if you do have an ultra wide, make sure that you set this to full screen and you'll be able to enjoy it at its ultra wide setting. Now we are going to be playing Hitman 2. This is going to be the first mission. This is not by any stretch of the imagination the hardest mission to do, but this is actually a bit of a request. One of the subscribers and sponsor squad members, sponsor squad, not impressed, was so kind and gracious enough to put this game in my library, and he has never played any of the Hitman games. And I've sent him some screenshots, ultra wide screenshots of the game, and showed him what it looked like. And he was, for someone who is not impressed, he was pretty impressed. So it was pretty cool that he took so much of an interest. He said, man, it looks really, really awesome. Like they really took their time with it. And it is a gorgeous game. If you've never played any of the Hitman games, I implore you to play this game if you like puzzle games, because in its essence, it is quite a bit of a puzzle. You have to figure things out and just kind of make it work a lot of times on the fly. I've been a huge fan of Hitman. Anybody who knows me knows that I loves me some Hitman. So this was kind of a no-brainer. This is a game that I was really interested in, and I'm happy that Not hooked me up. So again, Not, thank you very much for the support to the channel and making this series possible. So being that Not was making this series possible, I asked him how would he like to see the dispatch of the first target that is in the game, and he set up some parameters. He said he wants it to look like an accident, and her boyfriend that comes along with him, he wants him to live. So I've got a couple ideas of what I want to do. I want to try to aim for silent assassin, which means that nobody finds me, nobody finds any evidence of me even being there, and we're going to try and make this happen. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so here we are on the first destination. This is in New Zealand. It's called Hawke's Bay, and I'm going to be playing this with a controller because mouse and keyboard for this is a bit rough. They spread some of the keys out. I've done the majority of the challenges. I've done most of this stuff, which is kind of why I don't really feel like streaming this game. I think streaming this would be a bit annoying, like trying to figure out how each puzzle and each map works. But I think in the end, doing it like this in this format would be pretty cool. So I've done most of this stuff, so this should work out. But I have done most of this on normal. I haven't really done a lot of it on the most difficult difficulty, so that's what we're going to try. We're going to try this on the harder difficulty. I'm going to start off in the normal area. Once you've cleared it, you have a couple places that you can start off. You can start off from the boat, which is where you usually start. We have the office where you can start, or you can go into the beach. And that's kind of how this game is set up. You have a map and you have some things that will help you get through it. And then you just kind of run with it from there. So we have our silenced pistol. We've got a couple options. I think I'm gonna go with this bad boy. Let's go with the silver. We've got our fiber wire, of course. We've got a couple other things that we can take, like a flash grenade, an explosive duck. Oh yeah. And then we've got proximity mines that we can also use, but we're going to leave those alone. Like I said, I'm going to try and do this silent assassin style. We've got a couple outfits that you get straight off the jump. Some of these were from the other Hitman game, Hitman 1, which was put out, was it 2016? I forget when it got put out. It got put out recently. So I'm going to go with the signature suit, which is 47's original suit. And you can correct me if I'm wrong on on when Hitman 1 came out. Now you have a couple different difficulties. We got casual, where you basically can do whatever you want. It's a lot easier. You have unlimited saves, no surveillance cameras. You have less people who are stalking and chasing you. It's pretty much easy mode. Then you have professional, which is the normal mode. You have surveillance cameras. Cameras will check you, and you still have unlimited saves, and it counts towards your story mission. What we're gonna try is master, which you only have one save per game. There's extra surveillance cameras. We have extra people who are looking for you. The combat is more ruthless and demanding, and bloody eliminations ruin your disguise, and NPCs are more attentive to sound. So this is going to be my first time doing this the way that someone wants me to do it. And I've done master, I've cleared master, but yeah, we're going to try and do it the way Not wants. He wants it to look like an accident. He wants the guy to live, and yeah, we're gonna try this and see if this works. So let's get started. And I do want you guys to enjoy the presentation of this, because I think that's what makes it awesome. Unfortunately, the
story so far.
The screen is not ultra wide rendered for the video.
Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. When all of their recent missions turn out to be contracts for a shadow client, things take an unexpected turn. All their targets have been operatives in an invisible organization known as Providence. Providence has infiltrated the highest echelons of power and secretly owns our world. The shadow client wages a silent war against them. And so the Constant, Providence's enigmatic controller, seeks Diana out. His request: track down and eliminate the shadow client. In return, he offers something irresistible: the truth of 47's lost origins. Neither know that the man they hunt is 47's childhood friend. And unlike 47, he remembers everything.
So if you don't know who 47 is, welcome to Hitman. Hitman, the main character, is 47. He is a bit of a clone of sorts. And he is basically the world's greatest assassin. So like I said, the video scenes were all, kind of video renders. Now this is the actual game. So let's get going with this. So you have this kind of sense thing to help you if you get lost.
Just up the beach. Our intel indicates that she and her team are laying
beautiful game.
Most likely planning the militia's next strike.
Reynard is one of the Shadow Client's top lieutenants. And yet she's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the Shadow Client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way.
I might need this screwdriver. Just because, don't want to screw things up. But then, so we do have to be careful of the cameras. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double back around. I know there's a camera right on the ledge of that of the house. There's one there. I'm going to try to stay out of range of it. If I do, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's one right there too. All right, so we can go over there. Now, you can always shoot these things, but I'm gonna try to only shoot one. There is one that I'm gonna have to shoot. I don't really have a choice, but I don't think it'll be a big problem.
Good aim.
Okay.
Now, according to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple cameras placed around the perimeter. I suggest you get rid of them, 47.
So we got this key, and we don't really need the screwdriver. We'll just use the key and get in, because, welcome home. That's the kind of thing we do. So what I'm gonna do, we've got a couple options. We got some rat poison here. Take that. We've got a little locker here, but we don't have the lock pick, so not really much we can do with that. Come down here.
Bodies. Male and female. Early 30s. Executed.
I see them. Poor bastards. Looks like Reynard's grisly handiwork, all right. She was never shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises. Keep looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
So these guys basically are part of Reyna, who is the target, part of her dirty work. She is an assassin, but you know, she gotta go. Now, he did say that he wanted this to look like an accident. So if that's the case, I'm gonna need to borrow something. This car battery, because car batteries accidentally make things happen. We got a couple things. We can poison the honey, we can poison the sugar, but this has to be an accident, and poisoning somebody isn't really an accident, no, is it? So we got information.
Found something. Looks like research reports. Berlin, Shanghai. Every major malicious strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping. Looks like Reynard had a hand in all of them.
All in the past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47.
Alright, so we've been caught on camera, which kind of couldn't be helped. I'm gonna just drop this right here for now. And I'm gonna walk on over here. We
47.
need to...
That computer. See if you can't access it.
Yeah, let's see what's up with this computer.
Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around.
Now your
Wait,
reflection in this
according to the
game
floor plan,
makes
the
a
room you're in
difference.
should be a lot bigger. There might be a concealed space behind the wall. Check for hidden panels, 47.
There we go.
Thought so. This should be interesting.
Some goodies. So we have the key.
Here we go. For the office computer, no
Here are the
doubt.
cameras that are recording everything, so we don't really need those. They don't need that.
Nicely done, 47. Getting caught on tape is the last thing we need.
Yeah, we definitely don't need that. So we're gonna leave this guy alive. So let's grab the tranquilizer. Got some kidnapping plans.
Appears Reynard's cell is launching another strike. Those are sewer maps of a residential area in Wellington. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Our priority is the Shadow client.
So again, like I'm saying, the reflections on glass and mirrors will tip off the target if they see you sneaking up behind them, which is pretty dope.
I'm in.
Hurry. I'm detecting movement up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the Shadow client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the Shadow client for once. Let's keep it that way.
I thought this night would never.
So she's got some
What a
bodyguards.
snobfest. And I
Her
even
lame
missed out on the
boyfriend with
action.
the
I'm sorry you had to endure all
Ponytail
that free
bun,
champagne
whatever
and
this
cello
is.
music, Orson. What can I say? You really took one for the team.
Well, I say stick to what you know.
Alright. So this is where we are. So now it's the target. It's her lame boyfriend Orson. And guest.
It's Orson. Orson.
Yeah, Orson, whatever. Alright, and we've got her bodyguard is what it looks like. This dude with the trench coat or whatever. He's got to go. Well, we're going to leave him alone. He ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He's just security.
Here, boy.
Yeah. She's looking for her little doggy. I was kind of surprised that even in the harder version, the dog isn't like in here somewhere. Like just kind of running around. You would have had to deal with him. I'm guessing maybe they'll save that for something else. Ah, and then we got these two goons walking around. Alright, let's try not to get caught up. Hide over here.
Donovan's back in London, working. He should receive the pictures as we speak.
Blackmail.
Donovan's boss, Dynasty CEO Rupert Pierce, is a top Providence owner.
Alright, so let's just try to stay out of sight for a little bit until these guys kind of do their little search. They're not very thorough.
Could you fix me a cup of tea?
Sure thing. You want sugar?
Alright,
Honey?
let's get out of here. Just keep an eye on these guys just to be safe. Don't want to have them peekaboo surprise on you, boy, you know. Alright, so now they're out of here, which means I'm out of here.
Attempt to signal or warn anybody, and your family dies. Do we have terms?
So we've got to worry about the inspector down there. We've got guys over here.
Much better.
And then we've also got
Now,
guys
you will take the
upstairs as
stairs
well.
Up to the rooftop helipad, where your boss, Rupert Pierce, is taking his morning jog. You will inform his guards that you are delivering an urgent message. You will approach Mr. Pierce, lure him close to the edge, and toss him off the building.
Hey, you want green tea or mango?
What do you think? You heard me, Mr. Donovan. The life of your boss for the life of your wife and daughters.
So
Shouldn't be much of a
basically,
choice
she's
if
got
you are a workaholic.
whoever she's talking to on the phone, Mr. Donovan's wife and daughter kidnapped and threatened to kill them if he doesn't kill his boss.
In 5 minutes, your family suffers the consequences. Best of luck, Mr. Donovan. We thank you for your sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a dick move. Alright, well, while that's going on down there,
Done?
Good as.
And Mr. Donovan's wife and children?
The guys will let you go
I
a little
kind of
early.
want to close some of these windows because I don't necessarily want those guards out there peeking and watching and seeing everything that's going on. So let's close some of these windows and kind of do what we got to do. So what we're going to do now is go get that battery. Great, and there's a squeak toy right there. So let's pick up this battery, go back in here, pick up the squeak toy because we don't want to stand on that. And then we're going to... Oh, here she comes. Alright, well, we can use our sixth sense kind of thing. See where they are. So now she's coming up. We've got a slight problem. We need to turn this water on. Yeah, okay. Now that we've got that going, it's gonna make this go a little bit better. So now we just play the waiting game. can see the target on the little map at the bottom.
So, when are you gonna tell the house about me?
When am I what?
You know what I mean. Welcome home, Alma. And guest. I'm staying here too, you know. Least you can do is teach it my name. Or maybe you don't expect to keep me around long enough to bother, is that it?
I didn't know it was that important to you, Orson. What can I say? My bad. I've been using the safe house for years.
Right, you and Sean. Bet the house knew his name.
Okay, I guess I could change it into... Welcome, Alma, and Sean too. How's that?
Funny.
Or maybe Second Sean. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
No, he's not a
Sean
fan
Light.
of being backup
You know what I
Sean.
think
How
of
about that
tomorrow
one?
While I go and brush my teeth.
I like Sean Light though.
I'm gonna hit the shower.
Sean
do
Light
that,
is pretty
Orson.
good. So yeah, Orson, you go ahead and take a shower with your tea bag. And she's not even worried about the sink overflowing.
When are you shipping out again?
Now, if I tried to sneak up on her while
said,
that
when are you shipping
glass
out
was
again?
unfogged, she'd see
I'm
me.
supposed to rendezvous with the team.
But she's got all that water on the floor. She seems to be okay about it. So, yeah, let's introduce battery to water. Target down.
Down. Well done, 47.
Oh.
Now get off the property.
So Sean 2 shot to the booty. And we will pick up our gun, put that away. And then Sean 2, let's get him out of this water because we don't want him to drown. No. It's not your fault, you're a sucker. Alright, now for our little darling here, permanently sleeping beauty. We want to kind of get rid of her because, you know, we're trying to keep this as low-key as possible. So let's get the hell out of here. We kept him alive, we took her out, looks like an accident of sorts. She got electrocuted somehow, maybe the hair dryer, I don't know. And then we've got the guard dog over here looking directly at the door. That's not gonna work, so let's just try and get out of here. He sees nothing. Go into our little escape room. And I wonder, can I put that thing back? Can you put it back? Looks like no, you can't. It would have been cool if you could have. Would have been cool if you could have. Alright, let's put that down. And let's get out of here. Open up our little exit. And let's stay low key. Shh. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about me. So we're going to use this grass as cover. He don't know nothing. And he don't need to know nothing. Now the good thing is we've got all of those security cameras taken care of since we destroyed the machines for them. But we still have to worry about these guys. So let's just kind of mosey our way over here and stay out of sight. Real quiet and not say a word. Yeah, you go that way. Don't worry about me. So we need to get out of here and get to that boat.
The Mercs have discovered your boat, 47. They're on high alert, combing the beach for intruders. Proceed with caution.
So we've got this guy walking away, and then we've got that guy right there. Let's YOLO this. To the grass. You see nothing. Yeah, keep looking that way.
No way to get past them unnoticed. I suggest you cause a distraction, 47. Devin, and make it a loud one.
Distraction it is. Now, unfortunately, this guy is kind of walking towards me. If I peek out of the grass, something tells me he might not appreciate me being here, so let's just wait. There you go, buddy. Great job. Alright. Ooh. What was that? Everybody go investigate. Yeah, all of you guys go investigate. Let's go see what that is. What's all the commotion? Where are all of these guys? There you go. All those guys that were near the boat. We need you to be not near the boat. Let's get the hell out of here. Hitman is all about figuring out the best, quietest, most inconspicuous way of getting something done. And we out. So this is Hitman. Beautiful game. It's basically, in my opinion, it's a puzzle game, but it's awesome. Totally awesome. And as you can see, there are so many ways to complete each mission with a whole bunch of objectives on how you can finish it out or make it look good or whatever. And that's basically what Hitman is about. So we've got the rank of Silent Assassin. We didn't kill any extra people, which is important, because you really just want to take out the target. You don't want to worry too much about taking out civilians. Civilians you don't get paid for. It's actually a deduction of points. And if we had killed the boyfriend, wouldn't have looked too bad, but we still would have not been able to check off the objective of just taking out the target. So that gives us extra points. So that's a 5-star mission clear, Silent Assassin. Did in about 15 minutes. And yeah, that's what Hitman is all about. And if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of, way you'd like to see me take out somebody in this game. There are tons of ways to do it, and it's a pretty dope game. Hitman is one of my favorite series, if not my favorite series in terms of video games. I've always loved Hitman. So until the next video, I'm Khan. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.